I don't wanna say anything, cause if I do I might say the wrong words. Oh no. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can't wait for a single reason not to say goodbye. Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me tonight? If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. Oh, would that make you run and hide? Don't know what to do anymore. I'm out of options, nothing's working. I'm out of service. Come help me now, I'm fucking nervous. I'm trying but can't scratch the surface. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can't wait for a single reason not to say goodbye.
What's up, everyone? What's up? Hope everybody is well and okay. I am back with another stream. Second last Premier League game of the season. What a year it has been, you know. What a year it has been. This season has definitely pushed my hairline back a couple of centimeters, you know. I think my hairline started off here, fam. I can't lie. My hairline started off like here. Stress. And now the hairline's... oh, man. What can I say? It is what it is. I said it. I made a post. Grow your beard, man them. Brothers whose edges are being pushed back. Grow your beard ASAP. Quick. Quick. But lots to talk about. Mason Mount is linked with Manchester United for some absurd reason. Neymar is linked with Manchester United, finally. Rabiot is linked with Manchester United for some absurd reason. And I'm hearing Frimpong to Manchester United is done, surprisingly. So, yeah, lots of transfer news already going on, and the window's not even officially open. The season's not even officially finished. I don't understand. So, yeah, one of them ones. Why is everybody commenting Nene? What's big up everyone in the chat. Why is everybody commenting Nene on the chat? What's going on? Neymar deal agree. Yo, don't gas me. Don't gas me. Big up James Bond. Mudrik Masterclass incoming. Man, hold it, you bottle job. You bottle job FC. Shush. Jesus, welcome. Says, yo, fast time without watching your videos. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Thank you very much. I hope you are doing well as well. I hope all is good. Big up Yemen MUFC. Adam, welcome. Mohammed, welcome. Dan, welcome. Woodward, welcome. Neymar official. Check Fabrizio. I'm gonna block you if you're trolling me. I swear I'm gonna block you. Bro, bro, the last time he tweeted was 39 minutes ago. And he hasn't tweeted anything about Neymar. Neymar, let's see. Neymar, it's a great pleasure to extend the adventure at PSG. I'm very happy. No, that's 2021. No negotiations ongoing between Neymar and Man United. As of now, nothing concrete, no talks, at least with current owners and board. PSG already discussed Neymar's exit internally, looking for a solution this summer. Nah, man, you lot taking the... Yo, where's Woodward, man? Time out, man. Well, like, time out. Time out. You can't be joking about Neymar, bro. Bro, how can you be joking about Neymar with me? No. You have to hold this one. Hold it. And hold it hard, by the way. Hold it hard. From the bottom to the top. Hold it like this. Hold it proper. Nah, about messing about with Neymar with me, man. No. Anyways. We have Chelsea tomorrow. A team who have nothing to play for. Who have trolled a little bit. Not enough. But I think as a football community, we have done a terrible job of trolling Chelsea. We haven't done justice by the football community. Chelsea are so bad. They said Mudryk is this, Mudryk is that. They said Mudryk is this, Mudryk is that. They said Mudryk is gonna be the next generation player. He's special. I remember all these people saying Mudryk is gonna be this, that, the other. Look what happened. Anthony is clear of Mudryk. Clear. Absolute clear. And it's inevitable that Mudryk is a new professional. He's only turned pro recently. They paid him a lot of money. They I don't know where this wonder kid came out from. But it's the biggest scam in the entire world. It's actually a huge scam. Mudryk is a huge scam. 100 million for 8 years deal that they've given him. A contract of 100 million for 8 years is astonishing. Absolutely astonishing. And on top of that, they've got a couple mediocre players as well. Chelsea, don't forget. So I don't see them doing us any danger. I don't see them causing us any problem. I really don't. In my humble opinion, they're not gonna be doing much. They're not. If we don't go and con them 3-0, then it's a problem. I'll be honest with you. It is a problem because look at it this way, right? Sterling hasn't had the best of the season. Havertz hasn't had the best of the season. Gallagher hasn't had the best of the season. Who, except for Kovacic, Kepa here and there, Chalobah here and there, Silva has had an okay season. Who's their main creative player? Who's going to be that player creating things going forward? For me, it's not looking good for them. And tomorrow, especially tomorrow, right, against Chelsea, we have to flex our muscle. We really do. Because June 3rd is coming very swiftly. Very swiftly. And if we don't start flexing our muscle against Chelsea and Fulham, Man City are not going to be scared. Some will say, oh, they're not going to be scared anyways, whatever. Look at what Brighton's doing to them. What's the score between Brighton and Man City right now? Let me check. Score between Brighton and Man City right now, as it stands, is 1-1. And Brighton are doing very, very well. Very, very well. Man City got way more possession, but Brighton are doing much, much better going forward. Their season's over, Man City's. They're going to be cooling off. They're going to be chilling out. They got They got 2 cup finals to play for. So they're just going to be concentrating on that, in all honesty. And we need to be the ones ready. We need to be the ones sharp. We need to be the ones taking the game to them come June 3rd. So, yeah, tomorrow, 2-1 City. No, it's 2-1. No. Who scored? God damn it. Haaland, man. God damn it. God damn it, man. Haaland, man. God damn it, man. So many goals. This guy, man. You just can't do anything. You just can't. These Man City lot are gonna cook us, man. About Weghorst versus Haaland. Oh my God. Let's focus on Chelsea and get it done, says Mr. Khan. And you're right. You're right. Gaznacho says, I can't stand Haaland. Sick of his face. Same. Adam says, the only thing this boy doing is chilling in the medical room. I think he's referring to someone. General says, I will take £50 for Martial. OG Nice can take him. Adam, big up for 1 month of Planet Faz Super Residence. Thank you very much. Says, Faz, the bottle symbols the historic bottle of Arsenal. Yeah, it does. It does. Jamie says, can't believe they won 80 million for Mount. I actually can't. 80 million for Mount. Then Rashford is worth 200 million. If Mount is 80 million, then Rashford is worth 200 million. I mean, what in the clusterfuck is this? And Chelsea are trying to recoup some money at the end of the day. That's all they're trying to do. They are trying to recoup some money. They're trying to recoup some money. They spent like they hit the strip club for the first time. And instead of throwing $1 bills, they threw $5 bills. And look now. Look now. It's been disallowed. Come on. Yes. Thank you, Adam. Why am I celebrating when City's already won the league? Come on, Brighton. Europa League with Liverpool. Come on. Get this point, mate. Get this point. Punch up Man City, Brighton. Punch up Man City. Marinate them so they're ready for us on June 3rd. Mitoma Mr. Sitter says, Adam Hanif, Faz, get a grip. They will destroy us in the final. And you're going to be crying. Grace. You know, Grace, that before you go on a date, the guy is a fuckboy. You know that, Grace. But you still go on the. By the way, I'm presuming you're a lady. By the way, I don't know what you identify as. Before I get cancelled, but I'm presuming you are a lady. Please correct me if you are not, or if you identify as something that I should address you as. But the point is, you know he's a fuckboy. You swiped right, knowing he's going to waste your time. But you still go on the date. Why? Because, why not? Go and enjoy some linguine. At the end of the day, right? Enjoy some linguine. And that's what I'm going to do. Let me just go and enjoy Man City versus Man United, FA Cup final. And if we have 1%, 1% chance to beat Man City, I will take it. I'll take it. Why not? Would you not? And that's why it's important to go and beat Chelsea tomorrow and go and handle Fulham as well. Let's be honest, Loftus-Cheek, Enzo Fernandez in the middle, Aspilicueta, Hall. I don't think they will give us a lot of trouble. Chelsea play in a back three. We play in a back four. They're clearly going to be using their wing backs to kind of pressure us and pin us back a bit. But I think we have enough firepower to deal with it. I think even if you put Dallo and Shaw, it should be okay. Thing is Maguire going to start tomorrow is the question. And is Marcus Rashford going to start tomorrow is the question. Drop your comments down below on what you think of the lineup, predicted lineup, and I'll read them out. Big up to Ed Woodward with the super chat. Eddie says, laughing my ass off. Sorry, Fast, couldn't resist. TM9 versus Skynet. Salute. You never learn, Woody, do you? Your wood is always rising. That's the issue. That is the issue. Mr. Khan says, all out lineup ETH and messing about our best 11. Do you think Jadon Sancho should start tomorrow? Is one of my questions. Do you think Jadon Sancho should start tomorrow? Because he's had so many underwhelming performances. I really don't see why he deserves to start. I don't. I think it's time to drop him and let Palestri take over or Garnacho. Don't know why the manager's not doing it, and it is annoying me. But yeah, Mr. Khan says Sancho is looking at houses in Germany. No to Sancho, says Dan. Stones down injured. Well, they still have people to cover that position, so many players could cover that position. They have very flexible players. Most important thing is if Kevin De Bruyne or Haaland got injured, and God forbid they don't, I don't wish injury on anyone, then I could say, oh, they're missing a key player. But yeah, Stones is not one of their key players. Jadon play just because salary stuff, brother, says Zor. Just because your salary is high doesn't mean you deserve to play. You have to earn the shirt nonetheless. Salary is a salary thing. It could be on many different things. It could be based on commercial aspect, you know, based on incentive based, a lot of these things based on how many years on a deal, lots of different things. So yeah, but Sancho can't start tomorrow nonetheless. That's just my straight up, I'm telling you. I think Sancho starting would just ruin our ability to express ourselves a bit more on the pitch against Chelsea. And against Chelsea, what you want to do, like I said at the start of the stream, is flex your muscle, entertain the fans, play aggressive football, play front foot football, keep possession, suffocate Chelsea, score a couple goals, come home. Do the same thing against Fulham. Not easy, different styles, different tactics. I get all of that. But at the end of the day, you're Ten Hag, we're Manchester United. We have better players than Chelsea. That's what I should be expecting for the huge amount of money that I pay for my season ticket. So, yeah, gotta say it as it is. Sancho was so solid on the ball last week, but my God, he gives 50-50s for free. Solid on the ball is not a good enough compliment. It's not even a compliment. Oh, he was solid on the ball. Like, bro, you're supposed to be solid on the ball. That's your job. That's like asking Astrid not to do something stupid. Like, that's her job. She's going to do something stupid. It's just how things are. Yeah. Be just good on the ball, man. Do more. Do more. Don't entertain, just get the win, says Rob. I don't agree. I don't agree. I need entertainment. I need to see Nyash. Yeah. It's the last 2 games of the season. Give the fans what they deserve. Sancho more hated than Maguire. Don't matter if you protect him or not. His performances does not help him. Doesn't. DB Cooper says, you're right, Faz. He doesn't seem to be getting there. Aaron says, watch some old Dortmund highlights last night, and it's a completely different baller Sancho. Woody says, don't kill me. Yeah, I mean, in Dortmund, he must have had more discipline. He must have been away from his friends, so he didn't do certain things often. I don't know. Could be lifestyle, could be training, could be diet, could be sleep, could be surroundings, could be the pressure, could be loads of different things that's playing on his mind right now, but he's just not performing. And how do we know it's not something inside his brain, inside his mind, inside his heart? He might be going through something that we don't know. So, yeah, that's one of those things. One of those things. I know Ten Hag sent him away for a few months, and he came back hoping that he would be right. I heard that he was having therapy sessions from where he went, but yeah, the fact that the gaffer sent him away says a lot. The club sent him away says a lot. So why are you still not right is the big question, in all honesty. Big question. Yeah, Sancho needs a prolific striker to link up with, like Dortmund days. Nah. He needs this, he needs that, he needs some milk, bro. Too much. Too much need this, need that. Play the ball, man. Play football. Beat a man. Run with the ball. Make some tackles. At least put a 6.5 out of 10. At least put a 7 out of 10. How hard is that? You lot just make everything sound like all is okay. Let's go and read the latest. Actually, before we read the latest thingy, let's go and check out the. Sorry, Mike was gone. Yeah, as I was saying, before I jump into the press conference, actually, for tomorrow's game, Grace says, Faz, you see my boy Lautaro Martinez scored 2 goals today in Coppa Italia. Sign him up. I mean, a lot of people want Lautaro Martinez. Not a lot of people, but a good few people want Lautaro Martinez. I can see why. He's a top-class forward, but he almost comes across as a second striker. But the thing is, if the amount of goals he's getting in that league, surely he deserves to be in the Premier League. And he's not old. He's reaching his prime. He's really good. He's very energetic. He can link up well. He's got loads of positive attributes. I really do like him, Lautaro Martinez. I do. In the pecking order, he might come 3rd or 4th, to be honest. But he's very, very good on my list of strikers. So it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. Let's go on to the press conference, actually. Let's go into the presser and see what Ten Hag had to say. See what he had to say about tomorrow's game.
How important is it to get this point, to get you over the line, to get into the Champions League?
Yeah, if you make that question, you already have your answer. Or?
But in terms of the kind of the targets that you set yourself at the start of the season, and
Boss man was absolutely stressed. Man said, how important is tomorrow's game? How important is tomorrow's game for qualifying for the Champions League? The gaffer said, you asked me a question that you already know the answer to. Ah, man, these lot are asking some dumb questions, man. Bro, these lot asking some dumb questions, man. What is up with these people? This is why I went and got my press card. This is exactly why I went and got my press card. I am going to start figuring out how to ask the manager questions. I am. Because what kind of question is this? You could have asked him, the first question you could have asked him is, Eric Ten Hag, can you please talk to me about Lampard's role in Chelsea and what you think, how Chelsea's season has gone, considering Chelsea, you know, in the recent years have won the Champions League, and right now they're not in top flight football. They won't be competing for Champions League football. What do you think of their season so far? What do you think of Lampard? That's the type of question I would ask to start off with. See what he thinks about Chelsea. I would even ask, what do you think of some of Chelsea's players, such as the newcomer Mudryk, who's not really set the league on fire. A lot of pundits, a lot of people had questions on Anthony, and Anthony has done better in comparison to Mudryk. What are your thoughts on the players that Chelsea have signed? Stick it on him like that. Ask the gaffer questions, man. What kind of questions are you lot asking? I don't understand.
And what that achievement would
But it's clear. We want to
at the start of, but in terms of the kind of the targets that you set yourself at the start of the season and what that achievement would
But it's clear. We want to win every game, and that is what we do all season. So tomorrow we want to do the same. We want to win the game and play dominant football and get the job done.
In terms of your squad, and you won't tell us what you're doing for next season, but people made a connection between Anthony Martial and the fact that the striking position is not sorted at Manchester United. It doesn't seem to have worked this season. Also, his reaction to going off, the lack of goals, the lack of fitness, and feel that he is someone that you probably might look to get rid of in the summer. Is that a fair assessment?
No. If you are not available, you can't score. And when he was available,
Gaffer said it straight. Said it straight. If you are not available, bro, you're of no use to me. People were hell-bent on wait till Martial is back. Wait till Martial is back. Every time he gets injured, wait till he's back. My boy is back in Old Trafford lights. My boy is back on FA Cup lights. My boy will score in a final. My boy will do this. Guac, guac, guac. Heard it all season. And I told you, Ten Hag is going to get fed up. If you were one of the loyal people who watched my streams, you know I said it from early that this man is going to get fed up of Anthony Martial. If you know, you know. Big up Marin in the chat. Bro. Long time ago I said it. People need to start putting respect on my name. Respect on my name. Let's carry on anyways and see what else the gaffer has to say about Tony Martial. But it's just straight. You can't score goals, bro, if you're not available. And he said that about him earlier on as well when he was in injury and he came back and he's like, oh, we score goals when he's in the team. Look at the stats. Well, Eric, look at the stats now, man. He's protecting him in front of the camera. That's what he's doing, Eric.
also scoring goals then. So, but he has to be, when he was available, we play better, and this team is winning games. He's also scoring goals then. So, but he has to be available.
Damien,
just a point needed for Champions League qualification. Are you about where you thought you would be at this stage, or are you ahead of the schedule that the owners perhaps set you when you became manager?
First, we have to win the game tomorrow, and so get the job done. And then it's about the judgment from others. If it's a good performance or a bad performance or a normal performance. We are in a project. We want to go back and to win trophies. We win one trophy, but we want to win more trophies. We want to compete with the best. But we are still in a journey, and we are still in a journey. But we think we are in the right direction. But it can always be better, because good is not good enough.
Ian.
Eric, can I just check? Marcus Rashford's obviously been out first with injury and then illness. Is he now fully fit and ready to go?
It looks like, but yesterday.
Just quickly, the good is not good enough comment. Mason Mount is a good player, but he's not good enough. I really want to concentrate on this, what Ten Hag said. Good is not good enough. You can buy good players, but if they're not good enough, they are not good enough. We need the best. That's what we need. We're not Ajax, with all due respect. We have the money. We have more money than Ajax. Okay, we're broke, whatever, but we spend every season. We figure a way out. We need the best players, and this is why Neymar has to come. Good is not good enough. And look, at the end of the day, right, you could buy good players, okay? You could buy meaty players or mediocre players or half decent players, right? But they won't be, they won't take us to the next level. They're just good players. We need top class players. That's what we need. World class, top class players. And that's what Neymar is, in all honesty. Not Mason Mount. Mason Mount is not that top class player that we need.
He returns in training, and he looks quite fit. But returns in training, and he looks quite fit. But we have to see today what's the what is the outcome from the training? How did he recover? And then we will make our choices.
James.
Hi. In terms of the project, what is the significance to you of getting into the Champions League in terms of then making the step forward next season, being able to attract players who maybe wouldn't want to come to a team that aren't in the Champions League, but the significance of it to you?
Yeah. We want to compete with the best, and then you have to be in the Champions League. So simple.
Is it as simple as that, though?
Yeah.
If you want to get the best, obviously you got Casemiro last summer, but if you want to be able to do that this summer, you need to be a Champions League club to do that.
No, we want to compete with the best, and then you have to be in Champions League. So then in the Premier League, you have to qualify yourself to be under the first four, and that's not easy because there are many competing for it, or many think they should be in, and so we are one of them.
Melissa.
Eric, lots of very strong reports from France about Manchester United and in particular your interest in Neymar. Can you comment on that? What do you think of him as a player?
When we have news, we will tell you.
He didn't say no to the rumor, you know? He didn't say, haha, whatever. He said, when we have news, basically, once I have signed him, I'll let you know. That's what he's saying. He didn't say, oh, you know, window's not open, yada, 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 this, that. He said, once we know, Once we have more info, I will let you know. So meaning once Neymar has signed and the deal is done, I will let you know. Neymar in. Neymar in. Mohammed says last summer we didn't predict any of our signings except for Anthony. You think he'll tell or leak who club want this summer? Marin says that when we have news, we will tell you. Mike says, I feel like a lot of our transfer will be decided just like the ownership on if we make top 4. Lucky Singh says, Neymar rubbish rumor. Nope, it's not rubbish. General Dan says, nay, that's it. Spilling Media says, Neymar as a striker would be lit. Spilling Media, you've got other headache, mate. You have lost your manager. You should be concentrating on wiping your tears at the moment. Mr. Khan says, fast, please worry about the hairline, not Neymar. Can't worry about something that is not in my control. Can't worry about something that is already going backwards. We need to think about something that's going forwards. And Neymar moves forward. That's what he does. He moves forward. My hairline doesn't, unfortunately. It doesn't. So yeah, one of those situations, man. Neymar would be a fantastic addition to Manchester United. 50% of Neymar is better than 100% of Rashford. Everybody knows this. Nobody can sit here and argue with me. 50% of Neymar is better than 200% of Anthony. It's true. 50% of Neymar is better than 300% of Sancho. It's true. Neymar can dance around the whole midfield if you wanted to on one day. Neymar might score a goal from outside the box from a free kick one day. He might set up 3 people on one day. He might do whatever he wants on the pitch. That's just how he is. That's just how it is. Mohammed says 2 Joga Bonito ballers, Ney plus Anthony, enjoyment and entertainment. Yeah. Spilling Media says, I'm not crying. Low-key, I'm happy. Louis Van Gaal in. Van Gaal in managing PSV, bruv. Marin says, I like that Neymar and the ETH way very, very dangerous for other teams. Marin, these guys won't understand this. You're talking to children, Marin. They are children that lack breast milk in their system. They ain't been breastfed enough, so the neurons in the head are not fully developed. How can you say no to Neymar, but say yes to Mason Mount? How? The only explanation is lack of breast milk when they were young. There's lactose intolerant, and some people are football intolerant. They don't like talking good football. Honestly, you would much rather say yes to Mason Mount and no to one of the players who was in the greatest front line, MSN. Really? We could make our own MSN. Marcus, Sancho, Neymar, MSN. Barcelona had MSN. We have our own MSN. How about that? But people don't want it. Lucky Singh says Neymar cares about his fashion, product, and girlfriend. Couldn't care less. Couldn't care less. He could care more about other things. Don't matter to me. On the pitch, he's a baller. He's a better baller than your favorite baller right now. Nobody can touch him on his day. You cannot touch him on his day. You can't take the ball off him on his day. If he wants to, he'll dribble past the whole team and score. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? If on a day he wakes up and he's in the mood, he's feeling okay, he had a nice night, he'll just dribble past the whole team. Can't do anything. What's the midfield looking like? Who are the targets? Marin, the targets are Barella, one of them for me. The targets are Caicedo as well, one of them for me. Heavy links with Declan Rice at the moment, so not sure where that is going. And Neymar, to be honest, Neymar to play the 10 role instead of the left. Leave the left to Rashi, bring a striker, bring a number 10, put Bruno in the 8, and put Casemiro in the 6. That's kind of the idea at the moment. AJ says, don't want injury prone player. Don't matter injury prone. When he's not injured, he's amazing. Unlike Martial, when he's not injured, he's not amazing. Martial's not amazing when he's not injured. Look at his performance as of late. Spilling Media says, somehow I took Neymar will go to Newcastle. Yeah, you messed up there. Man says, because with Neymar, you have to have a solid midfield. You do. You really do. Do you want Neymar here? Yes. DB, you want Neymar here? Yes. Mike says, realistically, who's the CDM we could actually get? Rabiot seems easy, but not too quality we actually need. Declan Rice is one. Frankie de Jong is one. Caicedo or Onana is one. Lavia, not really. I don't know. It's mixed. It's a mixed. Could get a few. Could get one star one. It's one of them. But Casemiro's gonna want to play regularly. It's just one of them, innit? I'd have Neymar over Mount for sure, says DB Cooper. Spilling Media says some people in the chat don't believe me when I said ETH will kick out 11 players to raise funds. With the article, what is it? Until the article came, I say again, Neymar won't come. Yeah, I know Neymar won't come. It's just a dream, but let me dream. Let me dream. And whilst I dream, let me go ahead and read the latest updates courtesy of United Plug. Let's have a look what's latest. Eric Ten Hag on Marcus Rashford's availability. Yeah, we have to see. He always says we have to see, which is his way of interpreting. Not much information there. Clubs interested in Mason Mount are aware of his preference to join. David Ornstein. A number of hurdles still must be cleared in relation to deal with Mason Mount, and United are also prioritizing signing of a striker, and there remains a lack of clarity of their ownership, so we're not sure. We're just not sure what's going to happen. Mason Mount leaning towards joining Manchester United. Manchester United are still interested in Adrian Rabiot after talks collapsed last summer, appreciated by Ten Hag. Nothing advanced yet as there are many clubs in the race. Bayern like him. The timing depends on the club sale. DB Cooper says Bruno has all the work rate we need in a number 8 and Neymar plays the 10. Man says, yo, hold up. What are these cartoons popping up, sir? I don't know. What cartoons do you mean? Which cartoons? I don't know. I don't know. It ain't me. Victor Osimhen will cost 150 million euros and upwards. Every day the price goes up by 10 million. I swear one time it was 100, then it was 120, 130, now it's 150. Every day the price goes up. I don't understand. Eric Ten Hag considers Harry Kane the perfect striker for the project at Manchester United, but no negotiations as it depends on Tottenham. Harry Kane would be a good striker, actually. Harry Kane would be a good striker for Manchester United. I don't know why people want to disagree with that. Harry Kane would be top. He can play on the left, he can play on the wings, he can play in the middle, he can play in the 10, score goals, good head. Everything about Harry Kane is amazing. So, and he's proven, very, very much proven. So why would you not want him? Talks for an extension for Diogo Dalot are at the advanced stage. Nothing has changed concerning him. The idea is to continue with him. Diogo Dalot is a top fullback. No way you should sell him. Chesney. Loni Mathieu Kovar Chesno Brankar Chesno. Loni Mathieu Kovar is voted best goalkeeper in the Czech Republic League. Interesting. Nice. What is it? Anxiety? And Kitty? Don't know. Kitty? I don't know how to pronounce it, bruv. Anyways. Moving on. Don't know what that is. Mason Mount stuff. Ten Hag wants more athleticism in midfield and is a fan of Mason Mount's versatility and work rate. Manchester United are also interested in Mateo Kovacic and could rival Arsenal and Newcastle with a bid from Declan Rice. Interesting. Declan Rice. A lot of clubs want a piece of Declan Rice, don't they? A lot of clubs. MUSC believe they have a strong chance of signing Mason Mount. Ramos Højlund would be seen as one for the future if he moves to Manchester United this summer. He is cheaper option and highly regarded, but there is an acknowledgement he would not be ready to be a regular starter next season. There are question marks over the future of Anthony Martial, Diego Dallo, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Fred, Scott McTominay, Donny van de Beek, Anthony Elanga, and Brandon Williams. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players. Wow. Marin says, where's Maguire going? Who's going to play his salary? Marin, he can go anywhere, and the salary is not my headache. Just sell him. That's 8 players. How are we going to replace 8 players in one window? A couple of players. If Ten Hag keeps Martial, though, I'm not gonna be his best friend. No. He better not keep Martial. Brandon Williams therefore has to go. Anthony Elanga, do I keep him? I might keep Elanga, you know. He's just too young to let go. Too young to let go. Yeah. I might keep Elanga. Don't know what you're gonna do with him. Bissaka has to stay, Dallo has to stay. Van der Beek can go, McTominay can go, Fred can go, Martial, Elanga, Dallo, and Bissaka. That's who I'm keeping. So 6 players are up for sale. 4 I'm keeping. DB Cooper says he will keep Martial. Nobody will buy a broken player off us. Martial will just have to leave on a free, in all honesty. Leave on a free. Harry Kane tops Manchester United striker shortlist. That also includes Victor Osimhen and Ramos Højlund. United are wary of the saga developing and do not want to spend entire summer chasing Kane. MUFC have been quoted 134 Osimhen. They are wary of spending more than 100 million on him as there is no guarantee of him adjusting to the Premier League. 130 million for Victor Osimhen. Oh my God, what a... No, that's too much, man. That's too much. MUFC believe Harry Kane could transform them into title contenders. Ten Hag is said to be obsessed with Kane. Interesting. MUFC will attempt to smooth negotiations with Tottenham by bidding as quickly as possible for Harry Kane. They look to make their move early, says Jacob. Interesting. Eric Ten Hag on MUFC are ahead of schedule. First, we have to win the game tomorrow and get the job done. That's it. Then it's about judgment from others. If it's good, bad, normal performance. Eric Ten Hag on Anthony Martial. Read that one. Jermaine Frimpong's representatives were encouraged by the discussions with Manchester United, who initially indicated Aaron Wan-Bissaka would be moved on in the summer. However, United figures have since suggested Wan-Bissaka could stay at the club amid his improved form. I think Bissaka knew that he might be leaving. That's why he's just started performing. And look at him now. He might be staying as well. Lots of United fans already. ETH out, namely rants. Interesting. Lucky Singh says Maguire, McTominay, Martial wants to leave. Why is Rants ETH out? Someone let me know. I don't know why. Is he ETH out? Because there's always context behind these things before you just jump on it. People like to jump on things and swivel on it. Some people, social media bot accounts and faceless accounts, they just like jumping on wood, don't they? Eric Ten Hag has been impressed by Wan-Bissaka's recent resurgence, but he wants a new right back to improve his options in the area. It is understood Crystal Palace started to prepare a package at start of the year to re-sign Aaron Wan-Bissaka in the summer, but that has actively gone dormant. Interesting. Wan-Bissaka was up for sale, but no longer now. No longer. Aaron Wan-Bissaka form could secure his MUFC future in the club. Let's see. Big up Cantona's birthday just went. Mason Mount leaks again. Mason Mount leaks today. Interesting. The lads training Iceman, Garnacho. Jamie Carragher says he apologizes to Lisandro Martinez. Matej Kova is crowned champions of Czech Republic with Spartak Prague. Congratulations to him. Garnacho cooling off. Manchester United would love to move quickly and agree something before his clause is active to stop anyone else triggering it, but as of now nothing is done, even though it is a problem. It is probably fair to term Man United front runners. Interesting. Man United want to get Kim Min-jae over the line. Manchester United are huge admirers of Kim Min-jae. They have been scouting him for much of the season and exploring a deal since the World Cup break. Interesting. Pierre Gasly with a Dallo shirt. Donny van der Beek has started training on the grass, so that's very good. Varane is on the grass. Butland on De Gea says they watched him from afar for a long time and he's a fantastic goalkeeper. It's very nice to work with him. He's been great with me since I arrived. It's helped me and I enjoyed working with him. Big up to David De Gea, Golden Glove winning on and off the pitch. Marcus Rashford is back on the grass as well. Luka has caught the eye of Man United scouts. Yeah. Diaby, next step depends on what happens. Diaby's valuation. Lot of players were linked with a lot of scouts. But I don't know who is selling. Don't know who is selling, to be honest. But yeah. Andy Cole says on Harry Kane. Oh, wait, where is it gone? Andy Cole says on Harry Kane, in 2 years' time, they'll turn around and say to themselves, he's 32, we need to get ourselves another striker. They can't afford to find themselves in that position again. Interesting. But Harry Kane at 32 might still be a good player. Who knows? Really and truly, who knows? Who knows? MUFC Academy Director Nick Cox recently labelled Evan Ferguson a 50 million plus mistake after they failed to secure him on youth terms during a trial. Yeah, Evan Ferguson had come to Manchester United on a trial. Man United rejected him. And now the guy sounds, sounds bad. Sounds bitter, to be honest. And we never really do well when it comes to signing these type of players. We always miss out on talent. Evan Ferguson, we missed out. We missed out on Caicedo, missed out on Camavinga. Probably numerous other players that we missed out. Hopefully we let go and sign him again. It's just we couldn't sign Bellingham when we needed to. We rejected us. It's just one of them. if Man United was a proper organization, I'm sure a lot of players would have been signed. Got to the training club. All right, not bad. Yeah, Neymar. This page has a lot of bollocks. Premier League, 11 of the week, Lindelof, Lindelof, Lindelof has actually been really, really solid. Here we can see that Ten Hag is changing a lot at the club. He had the ambition to win. Oh my goodness, man. I don't even want to watch it. I'll start crying. I will start crying. Casemiro says, we know that Chelsea are not doing well, but they are a great club that won Champions League a few years ago. It will be a very difficult match. We are very close to our objective, which is ours, qualify for the Champions League. Casemiro's just been nice. Chelsea are shit. Chelsea are shit, man. Casemiro is just been humble. Okay, fix the mic. Fixed mic sounds shagged. Sorry. Casemiro and Ten Hag, we have already won a trophy and we are close to the Champions League. We need one more. We need more time to grow. Bayern's price valuation for Sabitzer is 25 million euros this summer. How are we gonna pay 25 million for Sabitzer? Sabitzer should be 10, 15 million. Is my voice still unclear? Is it okay now? Sometimes people need things blowing on their backside and it starts working. That's the story of your life. That's what I had to do. I had to do a little bit of and now look, it's working. Yeah, I was saying Casemiro, we know that Chelsea are not doing well, but they are a great club that won Champions League a few years ago. It will be a very difficult match. We are very close to our objectives, which is ours, qualify for the Champions League. Casemiro's been nice, man. Casemiro is being nice, I'll be honest. He's been humble with it. Chelsea are shit. And we should be able to absolutely cook them. At the start of the season, yeah, the draw, sure, Stamford Bridge. But now, they are shit. Their run is shit. They don't have any synchronization. They don't have any togetherness. They don't have any tactics. They don't have anything to play for. They don't have a decent manager. I mean, everything that you could possibly think of is going bad for Chelsea. They're 12th, you know, right now. 12th. They have conceded 42 goals this season. We have conceded 41. Difference is we score a lot of goals. They don't. That's the only difference. So we've conceded similar amount of goals to them in the league, which is okay. Sure. You know, we've conceded more goals than them, but still, we've scored more goals than them. We are better when it comes to chance creation. We are better when it comes to moving the ball forward, trying to finish the goals and finish the chances. And it's weird coming from me because we don't really finish our chances during games. And tomorrow might be a game where if we don't finish your chances, you might get bit on the backside. So, yeah, got to be careful. Got to be careful. Get the job done and over with while we can. Yeah, Sabitza's price tag I don't like, I'll be honest. DB says, big question. You can sign one of these. I give you the power of God to do it. Frankie or Neymar? Neymar. Easy. Neymar. Bring Neymar to Old Trafford at any cost. Elanga is on Leipzig's list this summer. Interesting. Elanga to Leipzig, man. Casemiro Anthony has incredible qualities. Fred didn't play a lot, but he is always given his best when he had the chance. He's a very high level. They are very good players. He says, I'm really happy here. I really like being in the Premier League since I arrived at the club. All the staff, the fans, everyone has been really amazing with me. I try to give that back to the team in the field. It's true that the goal hasn't been reached yet. We still need a point. We can't think of drawing. We have to think of 3 points in the next game. I don't want 3 points. I want 3 goals, man. Andy Cole on Ten Hag and Manchester United. He says it's a team. They now play as a team. Of course, we've got individuals like any team, but I think Ten Hag wants a team ethic. Andy Cole on Garnacho says a lot of young kids come into the team and just do what they're good at. The manager has tried to blood him in slowly, but I think next season he'll be a really big season for him. He's going to have a big future. Everybody's talking about him because he's very direct. He's not afraid to get the ball and take players on. In today's game against Wolves, I think it was, you don't see as much of that. I think Garnacho has a fantastic future ahead of him if he can keep his head down. Uncertainty about how much our budget is. Yes, sure. Internally feel that Harry Kane has the perfect striker for them. Liverpool and Arsenal appreciate Ryan Gravenberch's quality. Manchester United, Liverpool and Arsenal appreciate Ryan Gravenberch's quality. Bayern are intent on keeping him, but that can change depending on circumstances. Anything can change in football, man. You never know. Manchester United inquired about Vlahovic's potential price. Sheikh Jassim is not considering West Ham if unsuccessful in buying Manchester United. 92 Foundation haven't made any approach or even discussed West Ham internally. 92 Foundation want Manchester United and Manchester United only. The Ineos company tried to buy Chelsea, bought a couple of the clubs, failed, and now they're here. So, yeah, 92 Foundation, they want Manchester United and Manchester United only, and they will be the ones that are picked, I promise you. The structured 90 million offer for Declan Rice from Arsenal is expected soon, though West Ham want considerably more and believe Manchester United will offer it. No, man, we're not offering. Nah, man, we're not offering that much for Declan Rice. Please accept Arsenal. Stop the cap. People as if people are waiting for Manchester United to bid more. That's crazy. Big up Ronald for staying a member for 8 months. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for staying a member for such a long time. Ronald says, if Ney come in summer, number 9 or 10 goes to who then? Neymar gets number 10. Easy. Give Rashford number 11. Give Rashford number 11. Eric Ten Hag is probably the world's biggest fan of Jurgen Timber, but it depends on what happens with Ajax, says Fabrizio via the United Stand. Casimir says, I feel disappointed and very sad to see ashamed how episode of racism with my teammate Vinicius are repeated. We cannot continue to tolerate this problem that transcends. Where is it gone? We cannot continue to tolerate this problem that transcends sport, affects the whole of the society and goes unpunished. Public condemnation is not enough. Punishment is necessary. La Liga must urgently take exemplary measures because these repeated incidents of racism tarnish the image not only for Spanish football but also the world of football, and the feeling must be unanimous. Zero tolerance. Casemiro saying his 2 pence about the situation with Vinny Jr. And you know what? I'll be honest with you, right? Let me say my couple of 2 pence on Vinicius' situation. Racism in football exists. It always has, and frankly, it always will. Racism has been around for as long as you and I know it. But the issue is, people get away with being racist in a football game. This is the issue. The issue is, we know, you and I know there are racist people. We just don't want to hear it. We don't need to hear it. I don't need to be abused. A player doesn't need to be abused. Especially with racist chants, calling him mono, which is referring to monkey, putting out banners, putting out dolls, with monkey faces and hanging them and etc., etc. It's extreme and it's not needed. And serious penalties need to be in place. I'm talking serious penalties. The first thing that the players need to do is stop playing football. Stop playing. You know, nurses strike, right? Doctors strike. Taxi drivers strike. Uber drivers strike. Freaking train staff members strike. People strike when they feel like they're not being treated fairly. Players need to strike. Stop playing. Stop playing. Lifetime football ban from stadiums for the fans. No, Adam. Not lifetime ban from football stadium. Prison. Motherfucker, you go in prison, not a lifetime ban. Oh, I can never go to watch a football game in a stadium. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. They don't use facial recognition and DNA freaking shit in the turnstile to know, oh, that's the racist. His DNA matches. You know, you can buy like fake wig and a fake beard and go inside a stadium. Vitali has done it many years. If you know Vitali, you know he's done it many years. He sends his girlfriend who does OnlyFans on the pitch to run around. He used to do it. He got banned. Now he sends his girlfriend to run around the pitch. He did it in the World Cup, I think, or somewhere. Not in the World Cup, or Champions League, I think he did it. Has to be prison. Bro, has to be serious. Like, when people are scared. Like, look. Certain countries, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say in a certain way, yeah? Certain countries, crime doesn't take place as commonly as some other countries. And you know why? Because the law of that particular country is so strict that if you get caught committing a crime, you might as well vanish from earth. I'm not going to mention the country. You lot decide for yourselves. But there are set countries where criminal activities and crime rates are much, 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 much lower than Spain, UK, America, etc., etc. Because the punishment is so severe that people sometimes say, yo, might not be worth it, you know. Might not be worth it. So, yeah. Bro, you gotta do something. Fine them if you can't send them to prison, because going to prison costs taxpayer money. Costs people who pay taxes like you and I money if you send someone to prison. Because these guys will be just chilling in a house, in a cell, watching TV, whatever. I don't know how Spanish prison is. But like, fine them. Give them community service. Yeah. Maybe somehow pattern education for them. Do something. They need to be educated. That's what the thing is. They need to learn that I shouldn't be a racist. I shouldn't be abusive. I shouldn't call people names. It's like teaching a child not to do something. because it's bad. You know, that's my thing on Vinicius Jr. And Vinny responds to Casemiro saying, "Thank you, Cas," which is a nice touch. Nice touch. 60 million for Højlund, and has been discussed with Manchester United. Overpriced. Should be more than 30 million. 20, 30 million, no more. Ready-made striker is the priority for Ten Hag. Manchester United have held talks with Dusan Vlahovic. They made a raft of detailed reports on the player prior to him leaving Fiorentina. Simon Jones reports via Mail Sports. David Moyes would like Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Interesting. West Ham are iron up Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Senior MUFC staff have checked on Victor Osimhen and Dusan Vlahovic in the recent weeks. Matteo Miha is to get a new deal from Manchester United and then shipped on loan. He had injury problems, but he's still seen as a long-term prospect. Manchester United are, by the way, Manchester United will be loaning around 6 youth players this summer. Quite a few youth players will be leaving this summer for loan. So watch out for that. Watch out for that. Manchester United are set to offer Facundo Pellistri a new contract. Both board and Ten Hag are set to be pleased with his development, and they are keen to tie him down for the future. Nice. Get him tied in. Nottingham Forest are interested in Dean Henderson. Forest are prepared to deal up to 30 million for Henderson. They have also indicated salary they would be prepared to offer. Man, try and squeeze out 40 million. If they offer 30, try and squeeze out 40, 35. Sell him. Mohamed Kudus has made Ajax aware of his intentions to leave, but the club this summer, the deal is expected to require 40 million. Manchester United, Arsenal, Newcastle are amongst those tracking Kudus. Wow. Bro, bring me Kudus right now. What a player. Are preparing a bid for Dusan Vlahovic. Transfer market, transfers.com. Very interesting. Anyways, that brings me towards the end of the stream. Big up to everyone who has stayed with me. Chelsea game tomorrow. I'll be on the fan forum after the game on United Stand, so catch me there. But I hope we can get at least 3 goals, at least 2 goals against Chelsea. I'm going for a back line. David De Gea, obviously. Shaw. Lindelof. Maguire. Bissaka. Yes, I'm going to put Lindelof, Magaluf back. I think Magaluf are going to get a start. Cass. Fred. Bruno. Sancho. Martial, Anthony. That's my starting 11. Comment your starting 11 once the stream ends. But take care, everyone. Have a good night. And I'll catch you on the next stream, hopefully tomorrow after the game, with some positive news, because Man United would have won. But yeah, take care, everyone. Peace.